YouTube, it's your boy Barcode. I'm back for another video. Today is Fix Your Account episode 6, and I have my friend Holty here. He is a bit of a spender. I'm gonna look over his account. He has some amazing heroes. Just looking for some more stable dungeon teams. Climb endless trials, which should be pretty easy for him, and a solid hard tower team. He's got all the heroes he needs. Maybe it's a gear thing, I don't know. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that sub button, hit the like button, hit that bell dingy thing so you know when I post a video. First and foremost, let's look at the heroes, let's look at the gear, because that's what we all are here to see, right? We have some great heroes. He's got 3rd Ascension of Vera, he's got Gangello, man, give me some of this stuff. We got Desmond, we got the new hero Godfrey, because he's furry. Brand, maxed out Thomas, sweet. A lot of great heroes here. 4th Ascension, Marion Stormblood. Alright, this round of Hard Tower, he's got Windstrike, so that's good. He's definitely got the heroes for this, no doubt in my mind. See the current teams that he uses in Arcane Dominator. Queen of Tides, I already know, I think what it's going to be. Yep, it's Gangello, Xanthus, Zatlux, Black One. He says his Queen team isn't stable, it's about 75%. This is probably due to speed tuning and gear, I assume. For Ash Dungeon, he's running the Dice Wolf comp, Natalia, Mary, Xanthus. He's saying his Ash doesn't work, and it's gotta be speed for sure. And for Tulpa, he is running Cyrus, Thomas, Brand, and Marion Shadowblood. He says it does work on manual if he puts Zatlux runes on Thomas. But we don't want you to manual stuff here. We gotta auto farm so we can go eat sandwiches. Let's work on Queen of Tides first because I feel like you should be able to do this, no problem. Let's check out the gear. So with this comp, we want Zatlux to go first, obviously, to clear the waves. That would be the ultimate speed comp anyway. You want him to go first. 4,300 attack, 64% crit rate, which we really need to just have that at 70, no matter if that gimps your attack or not. We don't want any hiccups on any of the runs. So let's see if we can fix that real quick. Alright, attack is a little bit gimped, 4,100, about a drop of 180 or so. But the speed is there to go before the waves, and it's 73% crit, so will crit the waves and one-shot all the waves. For Gangello's Xanthus comp, I saw that you had it focused on the right elite. I think we can go straight YOLO and go straight for the boss. We can take out Blackhorn and put in someone else. I also see you don't have Gangello on Curse, and I feel like he should be because of his poison on his basic attack, so I'm going to switch that. I managed to put Gangello on Cursed. He only has about like 61% focus, but I feel like that's going to be okay. 18,000 health, 1,400 defense. For YOLO comp, that's good enough. I wish I could get him faster speed to go before Queen, but after Xanthus. But I don't feel like you have that in the gear currently that you have, without losing in focus. So we'll deal with what we can. Xanthus is on Cursed, and now she should be. Now we just need that 4th spot for this YOLO comp. We could probably bring more damage. I was thinking like Desmond. We could bring another support like William. Or we think out the box and bring someone like Darknit. We want him to be slow so that he doesn't attack during the wave phases. All we really want him to do is use that unhealable. He won't die because of his passive. And in this YOLO comp, if you do die, you got death immunity for 4 hits. This is crappy gear on him. I'm just testing this out. All I really focused on was getting high focus on him so we can land that heal block. Let's just see what this does. Alright, we're past the waves phase. We're going straight for the boss. Xanthus applies that poison. Zatlux going to do some damage, whatever. It's not really here for Zatlux boss damage, right? It's just for the poisons. But we're going to go... Oh, Dark Nicholas is already dead. But he's got death immunity, which is good. And that's really all we want because we just want that heal block on him. So here's the no positive effects for the shield from Gangello. Another poison proc with the Cursed. We're going to get the heal unhealable. Perfect. Okay, so now we got poison, void, encroachment. Zatlux doing his thing. YOLO, YOLO, YOLO. Dark Nick is still alive. She's still got heal block, so we're alright. We're doing just fine. Dark Nicholas can die. It's totally fine. You probably could bring the res spell because Dark Nicholas should be the first one dead, I would assume. Then he would revive and block healing again, right? So let's just see what this does. I think they already tried to heal the queen, so not really a big issue here. And dead. Speedrun, baby. Let's go. Alright, the damage report, obviously Xanthus blowing him up. Dark Nick not doing nothing, except for that heal block, which is huge. Let's just run it one more time just to be safe, because data matters. And beating it twice, obviously 100% every run, right? This time, instead of Shield of Mercy, I'm going to bring the Revive spell. Whether it's Zatlux or Dark Nick, it really doesn't matter, as long as it's Poison Tick. But if it is Dark Nick, he'll then again apply Heal Block and have Death Immunity, so those poisons can tick. And GG. There we go. 100% run, full, complete data, right? 2 runs, 100%. Alright, Ice Wolf Ash runs. We got the defense break, we got the red spells. I think this is a matter of speed tuning and gear. Probably Natalia is probably her stats. Alright, I fixed Natalia a little bit. 93% crit rate. Crit damage only 194. That's with crit damage in the ring. Just have a 5-star ring. Just need better gear, I feel like. More farming. Get you some stable dungeon runs so you can get some better gear. Turn order for this should be Santis, Mary, and then Ice Wolf. Santis is at 161 speed, just perfect. Mary's only at 121, so that's probably the main problem why your comp doesn't work, especially using the Ice Wolf Mary comp. Mary needs to go before the boss, and also before Ice Wolf, so that Ice Wolf removes Mary's invincibility, and Ice Wolf dies, and then you can revive Ice Wolf. Let's speed her up a little bit, and make her a little bit more tanky. Realize you didn't have any gear on her, so I got her some gear, 157 speed, 11,000 health, whatever, just to get the speed run job done, right? Alright, got Ice Wolf at 149 speed. There should be plenty of speed to go before the boss. Okay, we're going to turn Santa's skills off, which they already are. So this just kills the waves pretty much, right? They've got buffs on Natalia. She should be able to kill them all. One shot, no big deal. Oh, what? Get out of here, bro. Looks like Natalia's attack need to be a little bit raised up. Really just her gear, crit damage. The only gear that we had was like 5-star gear. So just need some gear improvements, right? And that's why we're doing the farm. So here we go. Everything is speed tuned properly. So we shouldn't have any issues. Frostwolf's going to die here, which is what we want. Natalia's pretty low, but that's okay. We got the counterattacks here, got poisons up, got the res for Frostwolf. So now she's going to do some damage, kill a couple of the ads, whatever the case may be. That's alright. Mary's going to go ahead and remove that bomb, put Invincible up. The boss is going to now take down 40% of the health. And it looks like, I mean, Natalia's low health, man. It's just scary to see this. And I think for Ash 12, it's mainly gear. I think that's what's killing you here. And we'll see what Santis does, but I highly doubt that it's going to work. So it's mainly a gear issue for you. And Natalia's gear, we need to level that up a little bit, but you don't have enough gear charms or gear to level these up. We need a 6-star crit damage good ring in here. But this team at these speeds will definitely kill it. Mary needs to be tankier. Santis is okay in her stats. She obviously survived. But mainly it's killing those ads. But honestly, I feel like you can just not do the Ice Wolf comp and just bring in Gangello and profit. Let's see if it happens again without a defense break though, which it doesn't because she doesn't have enough buffs because we're not running Ice Wolf. So that is an issue as well. So to solve this issue with this team, Nat needs to be on a guard set. My main problem right now is not having enough crit. So yeah, really the only option you have currently is the Ice Wolf team. So like I said, farm QoT12 nonstop. We're not going to worry about Tulpa. You have the characters to do it. It's just a gear thing. Tulpa's shield is a gear check. You need the damage. You need the gear to do the damage. Farm Queen of Tides. Alright, Endless 12s. I haven't done a video on to fix my account for Endless Trials. Obviously, I'm not going to do the whole thing. But really, you just need to pick the right gear that comes up. And even if you just click on like the recruit boxes or the chest just to get you past certain monsters, that's totally fine. Word of advice, whenever I try to do Endless Trials, there's 2 different ways to go about it. You can tank it out, which is what I use on my Elite only account. I literally get as much HP or counterattacks or damage done to me. I reflect, whatever the case, high defense for Charles. It really just depends on the situation. But with your team comps, you can either straight nuke it, which could be an issue because of your gear, or you just go Gangello, Santis, and poison everything down and just be tanky. That takes a lot longer. Endless Trials is every 2 days. It doesn't take super long, maybe an hour. Whenever I pick artifacts, I have to know in my head what kind of comp I'm going to run. I'm just going to run a straight nuke build for you, so I want to go with as much tack as possible. If there's no good selections here, try to make it so like it's something to do with your team comp. Like no damage dealing abilities have 50% chance of reduce all the character's abilities. Cool. That's good for healers. It's good for supports. So you can apply the attack buff, defense buff all over again. I'm just going to go with the grants 10% attack for every 20% lost. In case I don't kill them on first turn and they do attack me, I will get an attack boost from that. Hopefully finish them off. If for some reason that my health is low at the end of the round and I go into the next round low health and I have more attack. But yeah, you got to know your team and your team comps and the elements that you're strong against. If you don't have any good fire nukers, then look at the other options and just go to the recruit and just recruit whoever. I mean, Evelyn first on, I'll just take that because the ultimate's amazing, right? But it's just something that you just got to look forward to. Try to do this as much as possible. Do endless trials every 2 days. It's good rewards, good gear charms, level up your gear. You don't necessarily need to farm level 70 because it can be annoying sometimes depending on the RNG of the artifacts that you get. But definitely do level 60 every 2 days. Plus level 60 is a lot quicker than 70. It's easier. Whenever you get these black market tickets, make sure to get these because there's really good stuff in here. 22% crit rate, 30% crit damage. I mean, defense. Always get these. You don't need to save them for the prayers because you can only revive like one person and it's a random person. You can't even choose what to revive. Well, I feel like you should be able to, but whatever. But even the lifesteal is great to have. Attack under 30% health. It's just good stuff to have in the black market. But yeah, just go into this knowing what your team comp is. It's fire, 3 water. You just want to go in and pick the right team for it, right? You don't even need to pick your own team. You just recruited Evelyn first on. All you need is her ultimate. And she's 3rd Ascension, so you get that attack buff too. Yeah, just go in here, bring your best 2 DPS, right? You bring an attack buff and you're good to go. You bring defense break, you bring a rage aura. This is what you manual. You can auto it if you want to, but you just manual it. So here we go, we're on auto, right? So we got Connor attack buff, we got the Evelyn first on, we got rage aura and Zatlux, and Zatlux is pretty much just gonna like one-shot everything until you get to the higher stages, right? Obviously, it's gonna get a little bit harder for you, but I mean, this is pretty much what you do, but you really need to do endless trials. Get through this, finish level 60 because you get big rewards from that when you finish this, right? So here's some more stuff. You got 15% crit rate. You can get that if none of the other ones are good, but I'm just gonna get the lifesteal just because they have a little bit more sustain just in case you get knocked down a little bit later on. Plus Natalia's crit rate and Zatlux's crit rate is already at where they need to be because of your gear. But yeah, make sure to finish level 60. You get 500 trial tokens, 300 diamonds, 3 gear charms. Then you go into trial shop, use your trial shop tokens. You can build an Andre like I am, or you just save up for the Awakening Soul Arcana. If for some reason some of your heroes die, right? Say Natalia, Zatlux, Connor, they all dead, right? This whole team is dead, right? Just bring in Gangello, bring in Santis, right? Bring in Blackhorn, bring in Brand. Hopefully you can get an artifact that increases poison effects by 200%. You already have Gangello. You change your spells to the Shield of Mercy and Gaia's Renewal. This team will be slow, but with Gangello it makes it faster. And depending on the artifacts you get HP reflect damage, you get the poison effect bonus in the artifact legendary, Flask of Death. It's GG. Alright, Void Tower Hard. Void Tower Hard is different because of the mark this time. You can't really tank through it. You gotta use like a Windstrex comp, something like that, because they're gonna be doing damage based off of your max HP, and it stacks every round to 3%, 6%, 9%, etc., up to 50 times. So you need to kill them quickly. Your main issue right now is gear for nukers. So really your only focus right now should be Queen. Get your gear up so you can gear out your heroes. Because you only have really like 2 decent attack sets. And they're not really good for like endgame or like floor 12, for example, with Ashe. But this is technically what you do here. You bring your 2 nukers, you bring your Windstrex as long as she's like above speed of where she needs to be. Right now, fastest I can get her is 228. You don't have a Raider set boot that has speed main stat, but once you do Queen, you'll get gear for Ashe. And then you can farm Ashe and get Windstrex the gear she deserves. Then you bring William, mainly for the counterattack buff, so that you can buff Natalia. And this is really done manually because there's multiple waves in Hard Tower. So you want to save all the big things for the last wave where the tankiest bosses are. Bring the defense break, also bring Rage Aura. Problem here too is also your gear in Hard Tower. In Hard Tower, the enemies get faster and faster. And at stage 1 Hard Tower, your Zatlux is not faster than the enemies, and it needs to be. We don't want to use Windstrex's ult yet because we want to save it for the final wave. So we're kind of SOL because the enemies are going to take down our team, hopefully not kill them. But let's just go ahead and just attack and see what happens with the ads. Let's just do a regular joint attack here. Maybe Natalia will attack. Nope, definitely doesn't. So all we really need to make sure is that we go. We did slow down the enemies with Windstrex's basic, so it actually works out in your favor. So really, you just want to use that Lux's ultimate. We don't need to attack the Rage Aura yet. We don't need defense breaks yet, right? But we're just getting through this first wave so we can get to the second wave. Now we got the boss's turn. As you see, the turn orders, Balbareth and Jonathan go before your damage dealers. We're going to use Windstrex's ult. I'm going to save the defense break spell for William because he has more focus. Let's go ahead and see what happens here. Hopefully we get most of them. We don't. So Natalia has 2 buffs on her, so I don't really want the counterattack yet. So I'm just going to see if we can get a little bit more defensive breaks off, and hopefully we will. We got 2 more, which is nice. So now you're in question of whether to use Zatlux ultimate on someone, which I probably wouldn't yet because of Kayn. So let's just use the ultimate, knock him down as much damage as we can, almost kill him, no big deal. But now we have Natalia, we have Rage Aura, and then we use the ultimate, and hopefully this kills everybody, especially for Ascension, and it does. So this is really the best way to go about Hard Tower right now, is because, and there's going to be some more crap here. So hold on a second here. So we're going to put the defense buff on Zatlux, and then we're going to auto attack, hopefully kill him. Yeah, he does. Okay, so Natalia kills him next. So, but yeah, I mean, this is, you have to be in this rotation of Hard Tower, you need to nuke them down. Like, there's no other option to tank it out. You cannot tank it out. It's not going to be a valid option. So something along this will get you as far as you can where your gear stands currently. So that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope this helps others. That Dark Nyx speed team is awesome. I don't see a lot of people using Dark Nyx, the Queen of Tides. But anyway, if you like this video, make sure to sub, like, ding the bell. I'll see you in the next one. Peace!